Hi, I'm Robert Bussey. I'm your host for this, our continuing series of RBWI training tapes. I encourage you to follow along with us. Practice these fundamental techniques. Now, we got a lot to cover, so let's get to work. We're going to start with a natural fighting position. Hands are up in this position here, hand close to the cheek. I keep my chin nice and low, my body is settled. Arched position between the knees, very light on the feet. We're going to show this to you independently and also with a partner so you can see how I apply this when I fight. Natural fighting position. Let's take a look at the next stance that we're going to do here. A staple movement in RBWI technique is our forward combat stance. Arms are in a crossways position. Weight is distributed over the front leg. Weight forward. Nice and low. Mobile. Legs arched, toes pointing opposite directions. Use this stance a lot. Realistic combat, it's essential to have good combat stance.
Mr. Jenner?
Mr. Partner. It's a good view of the stance. This is a defensive position. The shoulder is up nice and high. The feet are in the same position as our combat stance, only we're leaning backwards. The head is nice and low. Want to avoid being hit in the bottom of the chin there. This is a fantastic stance. We use it a lot to avoid punches. Anything to the head or upper body.
Mr. Jones?
Watch that back foot. Very important. If your toes are turned inward too much, it will not be a very effective move. Now this stance is our forward combat stance. The knee is turned downward and body is shifted completely forward. This is used a lot in close quarter grappling, also for countering moves. Notice the back foot, the heel comes up on that. Body leans into it.
Joven?
Yes, sir.
Watching an application. In this case, I'm trapping and being ready to follow up with a sweep or a kick or any offensive counter move. Now this is a sideways stance, a sideways defensive or offensive maneuver. But the secret to this technique is to have the weight forward once again, but the body completely shifts sideways. I'll show you how I use this.
Mr. Bussey?
Very nice evasive move here. In a case like that, the body needs to be completely sideways to be able to avoid the oncoming downward strike.